Come shop with me at Walmart while I grab some essentials for my husband who's coming to meet me in Seattle. I'm partnering up with Dove Men Plus Care to get everything he needs for the trip. Summer weather is in full force, so grab 2 deodorant sticks, a body wash, and a cleansing bar. This should hold him over while we're here. I'm making him a little welcome basket because I just know he's gonna forget everything. Grabbed him some comfy pajama pants, a t-shirt, and of course, every guy needs their favorite snacks. I got everything I needed for him, maybe a little more, then headed back to the house so I could put it all together. I knew I found the right man when he gets equally as excited as me about new body care. The Dove Men Plus Care Sea Salt Citrus Exfoliating Scrub smells so good. For deodorant, I picked the Morning Fresco and Midnight Classico scent. Both smell amazing but different. This one has patchouli and starfruit. Morning Fresco is a little bit lighter, wakes you up. It has ginger and apple. I honestly can't pick my favorite. 72-hour odor protection, aluminum free and non-irritating. Let's be real, it's for the girls too because it works that well. So go pick up your Dove Men Plus Care on your next Walmart shopping trip. Somehow with zero sleep and a newborn, I rolled out of bed and thought, you know what would make this day even better? Deep cleaning my closet. I have big dreams for this space, but until my kids are out of private education or I win the lottery, they're going to remain dreams. Don't get me wrong, I would love nothing more than the IKEA pack system for the space, but that's going to run me about 8 to 10K when we're working on a Walmart budget. That's humbling. Almost as much as these adult diapers I was sent home with from the hospital from pushing this 8-pound baby out of my vagine. Whenever I watch an organization video, I think to myself, wow, they really have their life together, and maybe I should finally get on medication for ADHD because I really don't know how my closet ends up this bad so fast. In other news, my coworker keeps falling asleep on the job. I'm definitely going to have to report him to upper management, so I handed him off. Hopefully HR can figure that out. Also, I must tell you, I'm finally breaking up with my other lover, my pregnancy pillow. The end of an era. My husband could not be more thrilled, but he's under strict orders to not touch me for 3 more weeks. Please tell me how people get pregnant after 6 weeks postpartum. Make it make sense. Could never be me. And when couples act surprised, like, do you not know how it works? Thinking of being pregnant again right now sends me into a literal rage, so let's move along. We're purging our closet, getting rid of everything we don't need. I have so many winter coats, still a Seattle girl at heart. The helmet was my dad's prized possession. I just don't know what to do with it or where to put it. I mean, it could come in handy if I need to bang my head against a wall, but if you have any ideas, let me know. I have so many clothes with tags on them, even though I've had them for years, and I still wear them with the tags. I just have commitment issues. I also have so many clothes from my dad that I will never get rid of. I can picture him in them and hear his voice. Ugh, it sucks. I also have a leather jacket addiction. Have I worn them since I moved to Florida? No. Will I get rid of them? No. I love the ones from Nordstrom, Topshop, Blank NYC, and All Seams are the best. I was proud of myself. I got rid of one thing, this fringe jacket that I wore once to Nashville, and that's about it. I ran out of motivation at this point. I also had to pump, which that in itself will make you lose all desire for living. If you know, you know. Bob the Builder helped me put together my shoe rack, which I am forever grateful for. But now this is the status of my room because I have no desire to finish it. So come back for part 2 and we'll finish it tomorrow. Here's everything I packed in my hospital bag with my second baby. There's things I used and didn't use, so let's get into it. The Freedom Mom Perry bottle and their disposable underwear are the best, way better than the hospital's. 2 pairs of high-waisted underwear, 2 pairs of grippy socks, regular socks because my feet get really cold, 2 nursing bras from Skims. They are so comfortable, definitely recommend. For clothes, I say keep it simple. I brought 2 pajama dresses that button down, which is super easy for nursing. I brought black pajama shorts and pajama pants along with a t-shirt and a really comfy robe. I wanted to stay as organized as possible, so I did a separate cube for my going home outfit, which I ended up not wearing because we didn't leave the hospital until 11 p.m., but it was going to be cute. All blue, of course. I brought 1 pair of sandals that I wore to the hospital. The comfier, the better. I decided to bring a rolly suitcase. I figured that would be easier for my husband since there was a lot to carry. Now, this may be controversial, but I am pro getting ready, doing your skincare, feeling your best while you're in the hospital. I know not everyone feels that way, and I am completely comfortable with looking like a bridge troll, which I do most of the time, but for some reason, doing this at the hospital just makes me feel more like myself. I feel refreshed, so you do you, but I did bring all of my makeup and skincare, and I did use both. I ended up getting my hair done the week prior, which I'm so happy I ended up doing. It made me feel so much better about myself. I brought my curling iron and a few hair products. I thought I would use those for pictures, but I didn't. I also brought eyelash extensions. That was ambitious. I did not use those. We also brought a duffel bag. This was for James's like 2 things and my miscellaneous stuff. Just trust me, bring the snacks. You're gonna want options. The last thing you need is a hangry husband. Bring the baby book for footprints, headphones, tripod. I love my instant camera. It captured the best memories. This fan was everything, the best thing I brought. Also ring light if you're into that. An extra long charger cord that came in handy. Delicious beverages and of course more snacks, preferably the ones that have crack in them like Kit Kat. Calming essential oil and of course my water tumbler. I would have cried if I forgot that and sent James home. Then James filled his last 2 items in the bag and off he went. I can't stress this enough. Bring your own blanket. You're gonna want it. These are my favorite from Sunset Snuggles. They are so soft and plushy. That's everything you need. Now good luck having a baby. I'm 36 weeks pregnant and decided all of my kitchen cabinets had to be reorganized before he arrives because obviously he's going to judge us so hard if they're not. I did get the baby Brezza. This is going to sit out on our counter and I'm sure it's going to be a lifesaver when I'm feeling like a zombie. The cabinet right above it holds all of our daughter's things currently, but since she is getting demoted and will no longer be the favorite child, we figured she could eat off the ground if she needed to. We're getting rid of all of this stuff that she doesn't use and making room for his bottles and of course my prized possessions, which are tumblers. I found some cool new organizers for this space that are going to work great. For the very top, I'm only keeping the tumblers that I don't reach for very often, but are still sentimental to me and I just cannot part with. The second shelf is for my water bottles. Yes, there's a difference. In a Wallow we trust. If you haven't tried the free sip, they are superior. If you're not aware, all tumblers are not created equal. Hydro jug, cute, great, built-in straw. My personal favorite, simple modern. Slim, sleek, ice lasts forever. She is that girl. Then of course we have the popular girl in school, Stanley. Controversial, but definitely can hurt somebody in a back alley. She's got some girth to her. She also gets nervous, so she tends to leak. So pick your poison. I have a special place in my heart for all of them. For little man's bottles, I wanted them all in one convenient place without being on the counter. It's not the most organized, but it works. For the glass bottles, I'm excited about these. I just hope I don't drop one on his head. If judgmental is your middle name, you may want to swipe now because this could be triggering for you. I will be combo breastfeeding my baby. So we're going to be trying out a few different formulas to see which one works. This is so I don't have a mensy bee and depart from the world too soon like my father. I'm 35 weeks pregnant and I can officially see that finish line, which I'm so happy about. I'm just not having a whole bunch of fun over here. I also have gestational diabetes, which has been a journey in itself. I'm trying to get my blood sugar numbers down. They put me on medication, but if I can't, then I may be induced at 37 or 38 weeks, which in my calculations is 3 weeks away. So it's time to kick it into gear and find the energy within my soul, even though my body is screaming no. I went with the Kikuru peanut changing pad. This thing is so nice. I get why there were so many reviews. It's very squishy and plush, and I love that you can wipe it down. I also love this Ubi weighted wipe dispenser. It's just so easy to get them out. I'm keeping hand sanitizer nearby. I love the Safely one. It smells so good. Also lotion for all the little baby massages in my near future. And then all of my baby essentials like diapers and wipes are right beneath the pad to make my life easier. I also got a diaper caddy. This is going to go out in the living room. We're going to be playing around with diapers to see what ones work best. We're going to start with Honest and kind of work our way from there. I also picked up the Millie Moon ones at Target. These are so soft. I don't know how well they hold, but it'll be a journey. Of course, every caddy needs wipes. I'm also including a bum spatula, hand sanitizer, and diaper wash cream. My safe place is still Pinterest after all of these years. They have the best ideas, but it said to include a few outfits just in case they blow out. Also a swaddle blanket. I love Solly Baby. Their fabric is seriously perfection. It's butter. I actually might take that one to the hospital. I'm telling you, you can never have too many burp rags. I use these constantly with Kenzie, so I'm throwing a few in. Also a changing mat is always handy to have. Preparing for this baby, let alone my son, is so surreal. I never thought this day would be here. Can't wait to see him and cuddle him. I'm not one of those moms that can connect with her baby inside the womb. Like, to me, it's an alien until further notice. But as each day goes on, I'm getting more and more confident that this little man is about to steal my heart and flip our world upside down, and I cannot wait. Bending over is not ideal. You can't convince me there's a better day than Sunday, so let's clean and cook as we reset and get ready for the week ahead. Today I'm partnering with Campbell's. They've always been a simple but flavorful option to use for easy recipes. I'm making a downright delicious pot roast that anyone can do, and this makes for the best leftovers throughout the week. I started by seasoning the meat and searing it in the pan for a few minutes on all sides. I cut and prepped the veggies. I added some beef stock, and my favorite thing to use in this is Campbell's cream of mushroom soup. This gives it such good flavor, but also keeps the meat tender while it roasts. For me, I love an easy recipe. I don't want to spend a ton of time in the kitchen, so if you're feeling lazy on a Sunday, I highly recommend all you do is throw it in the oven at 350 for 3 hours, let it simmer and get all of those flavors infused while you clean and get the house ready for the week. One of my goals this year is to be more mindful of the messes I make, picking up as I go throughout the week. That way when it gets to Sunday, I'm not so overwhelmed by the mess. Another key to making our weeks go smooth is to make larger portion meals on Sunday, then store the extras. That way you can stretch your meals. This dinner is always kid approved, so add it to your list of recipes to try. Born and raised in Seattle, Washington, moved to Florida officially 1 year ago, so I'm going to give you my pros and cons and the takeaway from the year. I'll start with a big reason of why we moved across the country, and that's housing. The houses were way cheaper over here. We have family here. It just made sense for us, but now over the past year, of course, the economy has changed. Prices are astronomical, so I don't know how affordable it is anymore, but we absolutely love our house. It feels like the safest, coziest place, and I'm just so grateful for it. Our backyard is our little sanctuary. I fell in love with gardening. It has been so therapeutic, and it's something I can do all year round here. Moving to a new area, let alone a new state, has felt overwhelming at times just because everything is different here. Let's talk food. Of course, Dunkin' tastes like dirt. Whataburger has nothing on In-N-Out. Kava has become a part of me, and I will not give that up. I still have a few of my staples down the road for me, like Chick-fil-A and Panera. Overall, I like Florida's food. I mean, it's not New York, but nowhere is. I do like Tampa and Orlando's food the best, but again, I'm discovering things all the time. Our daughter is 6, about to be 7, and I can confidently say her quality of life has gone up a ton since moving here. She's so much happier, very active, outside all of the time. She loves the sun, making friends, and we found a school that's giving her an amazing education. I see people all the time say Florida is full, but we moved to a small town, so it has not been an issue compared to Seattle's traffic, but the drivers here are a different story. Since I was young, I've always wanted to live in a sunny climate, so this has been a dream come true. I love the active outdoor lifestyle. There's so much to do. My brother hates the heat, but I thrive in it. The rain and dreariness make me even more depressed than I already am. So just seeing blue skies and getting that vitamin D has really helped. Florida is massive. There's so much land, so things take longer to get to, which I don't love, but I do a lot of online shopping anyways, and I've also fallen head over heels for Buc-ee's. Creatures surprisingly haven't been an issue. I've only seen gators at a zoo. I love the lizards and all the cute turtles. The snakes I could do without, but I've only seen a few. The West Coast is far from us, so we do have to take a long flight to get there, which is a con, but we do love being by the Bahamas, Mexico, New York. There are so many states to explore. I personally love the summer storms. Our area hasn't been badly affected by a hurricane, so fortunately that hasn't been an issue for us. A con for you might be a pro for me, and I can imagine amusement parks falls into that category. People either love them or hate them. I personally love them. We have so much fun at Disney World, Universal, and Disney Springs, which are only 2 hours away. James's family moved here a few years ago, which is really what got us thinking about it. It's been really nice to be close to them again. They live about an hour from us. We get together all the time. Kenzie loves her cousins, and it's been really special. We now have done all of the holidays here, and it has been a lot of fun. We love that you can be outside during fall and winter, which is a nice change up from the cold weather we're used to. We love all of the community events they put on. St. Augustine specifically is an amazing place to raise a family. We have loved it. It's a small town vibe. People are so nice, so many young families and things for kids to do, and it just feels like home. Pregnancy necessities from someone who's 24 weeks pregnant. This is a list of things that have helped me through my journey so far and might help you. I have never been so parched before. It's like my dehydration is finally catching up to me. So these tumblers are essential, and a nugget ice maker is an added bonus. If I need a little extra pep in my step with the hydration, I'll take a liquid IV. I've always loved these things, and they really do work. As pregnant mamas need to be taking our prenatals, I switch between these two. The Ritual ones have a minty taste. They're easy to get down. However, I don't like the fish burps. These ones are especially yummy. They're really great for the first trimester when nothing is easy to get down. Unfortunately, I'm not one of those cute glowing pregnant ladies. I've been very puffy, so I've been using an ice roller along with my mini new face, and I swear they work wonders. I'm a big believer in eye masks. They really hydrate my skin and depuff. My favorite are from Murad and also the ones from Wonder Beauty. I bit the bullet and got the Hatch Belly Oil. This stuff is so luxurious. I'm in love. Where has it been? But if you don't want to spend the money, use any sort of stretch mark cream to keep that bump hydrated. There's not many things I love more than being in comfortable clothes. I switch between a few robes. This one is my current favorite. It's so comfortable. They also sewed the string on, so you're not going to lose it. It's genius. Another absolute for me is anything from the Stars Above line at Target, specifically the night dresses. They are so comfortable. I'll be wearing this in the hospital and through postpartum. My life changed the day I welcomed home this pregnancy pillow. It's a third wheel in the relationship. Actually, it might even be a main wheel. It's like a boulder, but no regrets. It's machine washable, super soft and cozy, and a great night's sleep. Hallelujah. Okay, this might not be a necessity, but I didn't take any pictures with my first pregnancy, so I'm trying to be better about documenting this one, and this camera is just instant gratification. Rapid fire, what's a necessity on my nightstand? Unisum sleep tabs. These are safe for pregnancy, work like a charm. Tums, if you know, you know. The heartburn is unreal. Hard or sour candy helps with my anxiety and nausea. This security blanket is a must-have. So soft, so warm. He comforts me when I cry, which is often. He's also just so cuddly and watches over baby. Snacks on snacks on snacks. Just trust me when I say have these on hand at all times. I'm ravenous, and these are a game changer for me. Another thing I could not live without. I have been so dry and chapped, which I guess is part of the dehydration, but I will be putting on any lip mask, any lip balm, cream for the foreseeable future. I might have saved the best for last. This thing is a miracle worker. I've had so much lower back pain, it's almost unbearable at the end of the day. Get yourself a massage therapist, aka husband, and put him to work. Today, I tackled our laundry room, which honestly has been my arch nemesis since we moved into this house. Prepare your eyes because this was not a pretty sight. I've just been putting it off. This space is so uninspiring to me. I know it has so much potential, but it really has just become a catch-all for everything that I have no idea what to do with. I started separating everything into piles, whites, colored, sheets, blankets, clothing, you name it. It was like a magician's hat. It just kept appearing. I started a load of our colored towels, so this could be going while I got everything else done. These are mostly our beach towels, so I'll put them away once it's done. Then I separated all of the clothing into sections, Kenzie, James, and me. To tackle the shoe situation, I got this basket. Kenzie puts her shoes on every day for school here, so they're mostly for her. A few for me and James that are easy to put on. Now for the bench, this is like that corner chair in your room that just keeps collecting things over a long period of time. I almost forgot what color was underneath all of it. Over to the wire shelves. These are also something I despise very greatly. I have some very big and ambitious goals for this space. I can't wait to remodel it in here, but for now, I'm just focusing on getting it organized so that I can think clearly. I barely want to do my own laundry, so thinking of adding another child to the mix sends me into orbit, but I'm hoping refreshing this space will help my mindset. I refilled some containers, and I also added a tray to the top of our dryer. It's going to hold our softener, detergent, and dryer sheets. This is helpful because our shelf right now is too high. I eventually want to add more shelves or lower it. I organize everything nicely into containers. I have my own section of detergent because there's no way I'm using my expensive stuff on the Gremlins. It's like when your husband wants to use your Olaplex shampoo. It's not happening. I saw a mom on here say her daughter used her $60 shampoo to wash her dolls, and it broke me inside. So I'm trying to keep mine up and out of the way as best as possible. I wiped everything down, mopped and vacuumed. Two of my favorite things. This laundry basket is from Costco. I think it's still there. It's super convenient. And this magnetic lint trash can. Anything to make a space more functional and my life easier, I'm all for. This is how it all came together for now. I'm really happy with it, and it just feels good to finally see the light of day. I can now see the ground and everything is in its rightful place, and I will be doing laundry for the foreseeable future. Christmas is in 11 days. I can barely wrap my head around that. I've been doing a lot of shopping on Amazon. Maybe this will spark some ideas for you. I thought I would do an unboxing and show you what I got. First, of course, this toothpaste is going in Kenzie's stocking because she needed a refill. We are a game family. It's a great way to spend time together. This game is fun. You have 10 questions to guess the animal on the card. I've already been getting in a nesting mode, so when January hits, it's all about organizing. I love this felt storage set. Perfect for baby boys things. I love these simple modern tumblers. They're great for gifting. This is for Kenzie's teacher. I love that they're not as heavy or as expensive as Stanley's. I swear I have short-term memory loss because I never remember what I order, so when I'm opening it, it's a surprise for me too. These noodles look so fun. I can't wait to try. This is the perfect gift, especially for somebody that just loves to capture memories. I actually got this for myself because I'm going to use it for my pregnancy and of course birth, all that fun stuff. Our baking sheets were so old and grimy, I had to replace them. I found this set of 3. It comes in multiple colors. They're very durable and had great reviews. I think this is my 3rd set of these kitchen towels because I love them that much. They come in a set of 3. I love the neutral design, but more than that, they wash well and are amazing quality. It was my birthday yesterday and I told James I don't want anything other than a nugget ice maker. I've wanted this for years. This is seriously a dream come true, especially being pregnant. I had no idea it was this large, but I did a lot of research and this one kept coming out on top and I can't wait to use it. Here are 7 useful Amazon finds you need in your life. First, of course, we need some fridge organization in our life, and these have been by far my favorite bins. I love that they're stackable so you can maximize your fridge space and they hold so much. If you don't have the right location for a mounted toilet paper holder, try this one, and it doesn't hurt, it's pretty. This has become my new favorite toiletry case, great for weekend trips. I've used it with makeup and skincare. It's TSA compliant, holds a decent amount of stuff. I love the double compartment. It's easy to wipe down and looks really chic. We all know and love this iconic car trash can. Mine was on its last leg, it's broken, and it kept sliding around everywhere, so I wanted to find something that was a better fit. This was the best thing I could find. It comes with trash bags, also 2 mounting clips so you can put it in different areas in your car, and I love how much it blends in. Why I was still using fabric oven mitts is beyond me. These have changed my life. I feel like this is a great gift. They're under 20 bucks and they are seriously so easy to wipe down and clean. This is a lazy girl find and I have no shame, but there's nothing worse when you're trying to pull out a kitchen appliance and it's fighting for its life, dragging across the counter. Well, this solves that. They are mini stickable swivel wheels. I put them on all 4 corners of my air fryer and it worked like magic. You can also use it on your toaster, blenders, whatever makes your life easier. Speaking of making your life easier, there's nothing worse than cleaning your air fryer. So this is the best solution. It is a silicone mat that fits perfectly inside, super easy to clean and wipe down once you're done, and cooks your food great. Today I thought it would be fun to decorate our half bath for Christmas. I put out a few finds that I didn't use from decorating the house, so let's get started. Why are men like this? There's 2 empty rolls on top of each other, and then you put the extra rolls on the other side of the toilet. Like, why can't you just fill it back up? This cleaner smells so good. I've been really loving it. The towels are too busy for me, especially with the busy wallpaper. There's a lot going on, but it's all I have for now, so we're gonna keep them. I'm gonna attempt to hang this garland over the mirrors, so let's see how it goes. The garland looks super cute up there. I'm debating to add this one just to jazz it up a little bit. Let's see how it looks. Very pretty, very festive. James is gonna hate it. He hates glitter. I actually think it looks so cute paired with it. It's very glamorous, so I'm gonna leave it like this. I have this face filler with some bells and pine cones. I'm gonna put that in here and I think put it above the toilet. So cute, I love this. It's been about 10 months since my dad took his life. Can't even believe a year is about to come up when it still feels so raw. But I came across this series on TikTok called Let's Not Rot. And it's basically doing things each day that get you closer to where you want to be. It really has resonated with me. My grief journey has not been linear. It's been a lot of questioning. Why? Does anything matter? What is my purpose now? And does God even care? If I ask him something, why would he come through if he couldn't come through for the person that I love the most who is begging out for help? I know God's not afraid of my questions, and I'm not afraid to ask him. We've been at this place together before. It's that place where you're almost scared to hope for the future because you're just embracing for that next bad thing to happen. I don't want that. I don't want that for you. I want to live a purpose-filled life, not a life based from fear of failure, fear of disappointment, fear of rejection, because the reality is we will experience those throughout our life, and sometimes those are the things that lead to our biggest successes. I've had to learn some really hard lessons in my life that I didn't want to, but I had two choices. I could run from it or I could run to it, and I can promise you, running to it is going to get you a lot closer to the person you want to be. Grief has also reminded me of the harsh reality that this is not our home. Even sometimes, as much as I want it to be, this is just a stepping stone. None of us are getting out of here alive, so the choices and decisions you make each day are leading to the legacy you will leave. So in the wise words of my dad, seek contentment over perfection, let peace be your priority, and take steps each day that lead you closer to joy, and ultimately, let's not rot.